Hi, it's me, Redrick, the mom strategist, sharing with you this week in this video series, The Truth About Motherhood. This week's topic is the importance of facing your fears. This is a topic that I know a lot about. Just recently, I overcame a huge fear that I had of swimming. I had wanted to swim all of my life and to be a good swimmer. I was not afraid of small amounts of water, and I certainly was able to enjoy the beach with my family or going to a lake, but I never learned how to do any forward strokes, not how to backstroke or how to breaststroke or to freestyle. And so I was never a strong swimmer whenever we did any water activities, and I wanted to face that fear. And so last year in 2011, I decided that I would learn to swim. And so to make sure that I would commit to swimming, I signed up for my first triathlon. So yeah, I signed up for my first Iron Girl triathlon, and I invited and started a team called the Iron Moms, a triathlon team of women, moms just like me, who were non-athletes, who are interested in being fit, to join me in this race. And one of the reasons that I did it was because I knew that this was something I really wanted to do. I wanted to learn to swim, and the only way that I could guarantee that I wouldn't quit, because I knew the fear would be greater than my desire at times, was to have this team and have these other people counting on me and expecting me to be there with them on race day. So I know that you can relate, because when we're afraid of something, one of the things is you know what you really want, but sometimes what you really fear gets in the way of what you really want. And so as a result of that, you either A, forget about it, B, you stop talking about it, or C, you become less and less committed, consistent in working toward that goal that you have, just because fear gets in the way. And it's true with every single thing. And what I can tell you happened that worked for me, which was amazing, it wasn't that I wasn't afraid as I learned to swim and fought my way through the water and learning the strokes, because God knows it was a struggle. Yes, it was. And there were many days when I questioned myself over and over again as to, why am I doing this? And is this the right decision? And should I just stop? Because it was so hard. But the alternative was hard also. Not being able to swim with my children in a way that I really wanted to, and not being able to even to enjoy the water on these beautiful beaches or lakes, around the world. And so I'm glad I did it, because one of the gifts of facing your fears, once you overcome them, is that you come to learn what it's like to live with a new gift. And so I didn't realize that I would love swimming so much. Not only swimming, but open water swimming in a lake. I had no idea that it would be a source of great joy for me. And so I learned, as a result of facing my fear of swimming, was that I am actually a very good swimmer. And so it makes me wonder at times, what else am I good at that I just haven't danced with yet? And I am always reminded of that whenever I am considering not facing something that scares me. So my challenge to you is that if there is something in your life that you've said, you know what, I want to do it, and you keep putting it on hold, I want you to stop. And I want you to think about who else you can invite on that journey with you that by default will hold you accountable to get that dream done. Just this last weekend, for me, I revisited a lake that I used to practice in just last year, and to go to this lake frightened me. It was a small lake in Oregon Ridge, Maryland, And whenever I swam in this lake, God knows, all I saw were the fish, and all I felt was the seaweed, and there was no beauty to be had at all because of the level of fear and panic that I had. And I remember going there last year, and the largest swim I had done was 500 meters in open water. And for me, that was a huge deal in preparation to swim 1,600 meters in the lake for the Iron Girl race. And when we went back there just last week, I swam 1,600 meters. No fear. I saw all these beautiful fish in the water, and I realized that I was changed. And the only thing that had really changed was, one, I had faced my fear, and because I had faced my fear, I was now able to experience the exact same thing that scared me with a completely different perspective. And now I thought, God, it's beautiful here, and it allowed me to appreciate another part of my life. So I hope that there is something that I have said to you today that will challenge you to face that which scares you too. So I encourage you to check us out at the Moms Academy, where we understand that motherhood does not come with a manual. And so we're in this together. I will always share my stories with you because I know that when you share your stories with me, I'm better. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.